We have Anu Malik joining us. Anu Malik, very, very shocking news coming in of this young death at the age of 53. If you can take us through some of the memories that you have of him, and also if you've worked together on some projects.
When you ask me whether I worked with him, I've done more than maybe 7,500 songs with KK. How do you begin to process this news late in the night when this news flashes? My brother, my friend KK is no more. Fabulous human being with a heart of pure diamond. I have worked on innumerous songs with him, innumerous. Songs like Ras Peene Ki Ye Pyas Hai, Banda Ye Bindas Hai, or Tere Ishq Ki Diwangi Sar Pe Chad Ke Bole, or for the film No Entry, or for Main Prem Ki Diwani Hoon. The list is endless. Mujhe Kuch Kehna Hai title track. All I can say is I've never met a human being like KK, because I would equate him with the humbleness of the legendary singer Mohammed Rafi Saab. You know, he was humble, unassuming, loving, caring, and a man who just spoke about music, nothing else. All he did was come to the sets, want to hear the song. And if he liked a song, I remember the one, because before you ask me, do you have any memory of any songs? I remember a song called Tere Ishq Ki Diwangi for Ekta Kapoor ji's film. And I called him to my sitting room and he said, "Sir, what is the mukhra? What is the song?" So I just hummed it. I said, "KK, tera unlike hai, because Magar, I think you have a twang in your voice and you will carry it very well," because he represented the youth of the country through his voice. He had a very different voice. I mean, we were working with legendary singers like Kumar Sanu, Sonu Nigam ji, Udit Narayan ji, Abhijit, Roop ji, and such great singers. But when he sang, he had a distinctive voice, a voice that was absolutely KK. So when I hummed this tune to him, Tere Ishq Ki Diwangi Sar, Dil Ding Dong Ding Dole, he started smiling. He said, "Can I do something?" I said, "What?" So he suddenly gets up and does a small jig in my room. I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "You know what? People are going to do the same jig." And surprisingly, that's what exactly happened. You know?
So he's the one who created that hook step?
No. He didn't create any step. He just came and gave me a big hug and saying, "Sir, you thought of me for a very different song." And I remember smiling and said, "What do you like?" He said, "Ab to aise hi gaane banne wale hain." And he said, "Aapne bada futuristic gaana bana diya." And every show, I believe, he used to sing, "Mehbooba, Mehbooba, 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 tere ishq ki diwangi sar pe chad ke bole. तूने क्या किया, ये क्या हुआ, dil ding dong ding dole." He loved this line, and then he loved that hook, tang 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 tang. He said, "What a catchy number." And he loved his music. I remember when I called him to sing for the film Aks, the song was Banda Ye Bindas Hai. So he said, "Sir, this song is going to be picturized in the room." I said, "Amitabh Bachchan." "So how do you feel?" He's asking me, composing on Amitabh, sir. I said, I'm over the moon." So, and suddenly said, I asked him, "How do you feel?" He said, "I'm sitting on the moon." So he was so loving, so caring. Can't even tell you.
Right. We know him through his work, but can you tell us and take us through the kind of person he was? Because we also heard Usha Uttam talking about the kind of person he was, non-controversial, always putting his work first. And that we've seen also, because even though he was uncomfortable, he was uneasy at the concert, not feeling well, and yet he continued to perform.
He loved his work so much that a case in point is my song, the title track, Mujhe Kuch Kehna Hai, from the film Mujhe Kuch Kehna Hai. It is based on Rag Shivranjani, and I remember it was raining profusely that time, and I said, "KK, we have a song." So he came over, and what I found when I shook his hand was that he was burning with fever. I said, "KK, we're not going to do this song today." When you say how much he loved his work, he said, "Why? Because you were not well. But why did you come?" He said, "No, I just felt that there was an urgency in your voice saying that we have to record the song." But I said, "KK, we'll dub it later on. Please go home." So while I was leading him back to his car, through the studio, he suddenly heard the notes of the song. The track was playing back. He said, "Is this the song?" I said, "Yes." "Sir, can I sing it today itself?" And I was taken aback. And then in one take, he sang that song, that title track. And I said, "Itni jaldi kaise ga liya?" He said, "Sir, I'm not well, but I hope you liked it. I just want to go home and rest." And he loved going back home. He loved his family. And he just did not like to be in the glare of publicity, media, or giving interviews. He just let my song speak for itself. One of the most loving, unassuming person I've ever met in my life.